The best icon skins from every season. Hey, what's up guys, Snoopy here, and yes, I have been given the huge task and talking about every single Fortnite icon skin, but more or less the best ones from each season. Now, keep in mind throughout this video, this is just my own personal opinion, and also, there are seasons that don't have icon skins, so if I do skip over a season, that is exactly why, and also, most of the seasons which I'm going to be talking about at the very beginning have like one skin to it, so yeah, just bear with me throughout this video here. Let me know by dropping a like on the video if you guys want me to do more videos like this, and also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content, and use code MENTAL5 in the Fortnite item shop as it helps out the channel tremendously. But ladies and gentlemen, let's hop right into the video. And we're starting off in chapter 1, and this is going to be with season 7, the first ever time we saw the icon series be introduced, and obviously this is Marshmallow by default. He was the only skin that we obviously got from that season, as he was the first ever icon skin. If we never got this skin, then we probably wouldn't have the icon series in general. Do I think that there's better versions of Marshmallow? Absolutely. I think there are better versions of the Marshmallow skin that we have in the game, but I do think overall the first original one is still pretty good. Moving on from there to season X, it's another one of those cases where there's only one skin, and that is Major Lazer. This really isn't a particularly great skin, but I actually would say this is the rarest icon skin in the game. I just never see it in game, but I will say it's also really unique considering that he does have a built-in emote, so I guess there's that. Now we're moving on from there to chapter 2, and we're starting off in season 1, as there was only one skin from this season, which is Ninja, the first ever icon creator skin to ever be added into the game, and this was definitely well deserved back in the day. I do think the skin looks a little bit outdated, but I think overall they did a pretty solid job with Ninja, especially with some of his other edit styles. I think that this skin is actually pretty solid. Moving on from there to season 2, and it's obviously down to only 2 skins, and that's both the skins from the Travis Scott set. And all I'm gonna say here is this: if you honestly think that the Travis Scott skin is better than Astrojack, you are absolutely out of your mind. Astrojack clears Travis Scott any day of the week. The Astrojack skin is absolutely insane. I think this is one of the, honestly, top 3 best icon skins in the game. Insane edit styles, insane reactivity, and an awesome back bling. This skin gets underappreciated because everyone glazes the Travis Scott skin. I think this one is the far superior skin, and in my opinion, it's one of the best icon skins of all time. Moving on from there to season 3, this is going to be Loser Fruit by default again. You guys are starting to see a little bit of a trend, huh? The only creator skin to actually not have any edit styles or reactivity to the skin. It's just her in a crop top, essentially, just with animations going through her body, and it looks really clean. Not much to really say about it. It's an overall clean skin. Moving on from there to season 4, we have Lachlan, who is our only pick here. I think everyone really likes this skin, more or less due to the fact for his back bling. I know that the power back bling is a very popular back bling within the game, but I actually will say that the Lachlan skin in general is a pretty solid one in my opinion, especially with the reactivity. I really like how it is reactive to eliminations. Moving on from there to season 5, and we finally got a couple of other options to pick from here, and it's 2 other creator skins: the Gref G or Laser Beam. And while I will say that the Gref actually has a better reactivity feature to him, I think the overall better skin is actually going to go to Laser Beam. Considering the fact that he just didn't know what he wanted to do with his skin, he basically inspired his skin off of where he was before YouTube, which was pretty funny. And plus he has his creator code forever immortalized inside of Fortnite. Like, that is hilarious to me. Now we're going back to the singles, because obviously for chapter 2 season 6 we only had one, and that was Neymar Jr., the first ever icon skin to be a part of a battle pass. And I think this skin is definitely a very underrated one, considering the fact that this is another one of those cases to where he has a built-in emote, but not just the built-in emote, but it's a transformation emote, which is absolutely sick. And in my opinion, definitely carries this skin quite hard, especially with how really clean the skin looks. It's a great icon skin. Moving on from there to season 7, and oh man, we finally have a bunch of different options here, but I am actually going to go with J Balvin. This is definitely one of those underappreciated icon skins, and holy cow, this skin goes really hard. The default edit style is really clean. Then you got the second edit style, which just looks absolutely insane. And then you got the skeleton Balvin edit style. This is one of the best edit styles of all time for an icon skin. I am dead serious with you. Moving on from there to season 8. And this is the Spacefarer Ariana Grande. The only pick that we got out of here, there's not a lot to really say. It's a downgrade version of the original Ariana Grande. While I will say, it is cool that she does have a alien looking style that does look pretty cool. It just doesn't hold a candle to the original in my opinion, so not much to really say about it. Moving on from there to chapter 3, and now we finally got some more options here, and I think the best skin from chapter 3 season 1 is Bruno Mars. I absolutely love the reactivity to him. Love the design that they went with here, especially with the fact that he does have a reactivity on and off feature for the one edit style called Blast Off, and also the fact that he has a winter coat, which is really cool. And in general, they really nailed it with him. I think he looks absolutely fantastic. It's another one of those great icon skins, and it's a little bit biased for me personally because I love Bruno Mars, and in general, the skin's awesome. Moving on from there to season 2, we do actually have a few more options, but I think that the best skin from season 2 from the icon series is Chica. I just think the skin's really clean, man. I think that she did a really fantastic job with the different headwear that you can use, especially with the Hunter mask edit style. That looks really good. And not to mention the prismatic streak edit style with the reactivity is really awesome. And I think this is definitely one of the more sweatier but casual skins that I'm going to be talking about in this video here. It is a very awesome skin in my personal opinion. Moving on from there to chapter 3 season 3, this is going to be Patrick Mahomes. This is the original Patrick Mahomes, which I'm talking about here. Yeah, this is kind of pretty much a toss-up here. It's either this one or the other one. And I would say this one's a little better because of the edit styles, but I just don't really care that much for this skin. It's not really for me. Moving on from there to season 4, the final season of chapter 3, and there's quite a few options here. I could go with any of the Fortnite Football Club skins, or I could go with Cypher PK. And I think you all know which one I'm going with here. Cypher PK is easily the best icon skin from this season because my goodness, they did him so well in Fortnite. The default style's great. The reactive empowered style's awesome. The fact that you can have the reactivity off and you can have the complete possess style by default is really awesome. And the fact that the crimson mask just looks so good on all these edit styles is such an awesome touch. His back bling is absolutely fantastic as well. It is an awesome creator icon skin, one of the best creator icon skins in my personal opinion in the game. It still holds up to this very day, and it's fantastic that the skin is just this damn good. It looks really good in game. Now we're moving on from there to chapter 4, and chapter 4 was a very interesting season. You guys are gonna see it because starting off in season 1, there was quite a few icon skins, but I think that the best skin from this season is actually one that people don't ever really talk about, and that is the Mr. Beast 6000 skin. Fun fact, this was actually his old original name on YouTube, which was really funny to say, so they actually made that into a skin, and man oh man, I think the mask is the best part about this. Keep the mask on. I don't know why you would take the mask off, but I think that the mask on style is just so freaking fantastic. And also, in general, this is just a really underrated skin that I don't ever see people talking about. Obviously, the original Mr. Beast skin is very popular. I think that the Mr. Beast 6000 skin is better than the original in my opinion. But guys, there wasn't any other icon skins for this chapter up until season 4, believe it or not. And this one, we're going right back to a guy that we already talked about in this video here, is J Balvin Redux. There really wasn't a lot of options here. It was either him or it was going to be Kabi. I think that in general that this season didn't really have the strongest icon skin, so I just went with the one that looked the best out of the two. And I'd say that this one was the best because of the Jurassic J edit style. That's literally the only reason why it's here. Moving on from there to Fortnite OG. We obviously have the 3 M&M skins, and then we also had Lewis Hamilton, in my opinion, is a really fantastic skin. But come on, Slim Shady had to take it here. This skin is just absolutely awesome. It screams 2000s. I love what they did with this M&M skin. It's one of the best M&M skins in the entire game. One of my personal favorite icon skins of all time. I still can't even believe that we got M&M in the game to begin with. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally in chapter 5, meaning we are now in the Fortnite Festival territory, starting with season 1, and that is the weekend combat, a skin that pretty much everybody memes on because it never left the item shop. But does that mean that the skin's bad? No. I think the skin's actually really fantastic. I like the different edit styles that they have here. The white edit style is great, which actually does have a secret built-in emote, which is awesome. And the mask on the default style is also very awesome as well. I think that this is actually a very underappreciated skin, just because of the fact that everyone dogged on the skin because it never left the item shop. In my opinion, that doesn't really necessarily mean that the skin is bad, because I think that this is definitely the best skin from Season 1. Moving on from there to Season 2, this one was a no-brainer here. This is the Green Roots Billie Eilish skin. I would definitely say that the default style isn't actually my favorite. It's actually the exclusive Ultraviolet style that is just absolutely fantastic. It's reactive to music. The animation is very subtle, but it looks really good. With the dark green and like the black that's in there, it's just such a good edit style. This, in my opinion, is the best edit style for the Billie Eilish skin. Moving on from there to Season 3, and this season actually had quite a lot of different icons, but I think I gotta go with one of the Puppet Master skins, and honestly, it's either between Kirk or James, in my opinion. But I'm actually going to go with James on this one a little bit, just for the fact that the hat that he has, the little cowboy hat, is absolutely freaking fantastic. It looks really awesome. In my opinion, that this skin is really awesome. The edit styles in general and all of them look awesome. Sorry, Nick A30 fans, you didn't make it here. Moving on from there to Season 4, we had quite a few other icon skins here, but I think the best skin overall has to be Rubius. I think what makes this skin just absolutely fantastic is the Mad Cat edit style. That gives me straight up Gengar from Pokemon vibes. It looks freaking fantastic. The fact that you can actually turn off the effects on this skin and make it just super clean is really awesome. This is, in my opinion, one of the best and one of the most highly attention to detail icon skins that we got for a creator in the game, in my opinion. This skin's just awesome. Moving on from there to Fortnite Remix, the Chapter 2 season, and there obviously was the huge headliners that we got throughout this season. As much as I love the Rap Boy Reload skin, I have to give it to Snoop Dogg. This is one of the best festival headliner item shop skins of all time. The fact that this guy had a bunch of different edit styles, he has one that's inspired by Snoopy, which is actually how he got his name Snoop Dogg, and the fact that you can transform in and out of it is freaking sick. And it has a second version of it for the other Y2K style. Like, oh my god, the stuff that they did with this skin was phenomenal. One of the best icon skins of all time, in my opinion. Now we're moving on from there to Chapter 6, the most recent chapter in Fortnite. And Season 1 gave us a lot of icon skins, like a lot. This is gonna piss people off here, but I think that the best icon skin, in my opinion, was Lionel Messi. I don't really care that much for soccer or football, but I think that he has an awesome skin. I think that the gold and the black look awesome. The edit styles that he has, which basically turn him into a literal lion, is absolutely great. And the fact that you can actually transform into them with his built-in emote is an awesome touch. I think this is definitely one of those very underappreciated skins, and people just hated on this skin, probably just for the fact that it wasn't Ronaldo being added to the game. Don't worry, he probably will be added sometime in the future, you guys just gotta be patient. Moving on from there to Season 2, and this season, while it didn't have a lot of icon skins, we definitely did get some pretty good ones. But I think the best one that came out of this season wasn't even that. It was Sparks. This was Clix's second icon skin that he actually received, and it's basically the Sparkplug skin essentially in his branding, and it looks so clean. The suit looks awesome. The mask on, while I will say it does look pretty goofy, it actually does kind of work. I think what they did with her was freaking fantastic. This was a really smart idea for Clix to take this approach here, and it pretty much expands what you can do with your icon series sets. Like, this was never done before. I hope we see more of this in the future for more icon series sets for creators. And I think overall Sparks is a great skin. It's definitely probably the sweatiest skin that I'm probably going to be mentioning in this video here. Now, for those who are going to be wondering, Chapter 6 Mini Season 1, aka the Star Wars season, technically did have icon skins, but they really weren't. It was the FNCS icons that were added into the game. I'll just quickly mention it here. Champion Loser Fruit was the best one in my opinion. There you go. I'm going to add it here as an honorable mention, even though they're not really icon skins, but they really should be, so there you go. And as of right now, in Chapter 6 Season 3, the best icon skin is Bruno-san. This is the second of 3 Bruno Mars skins that we got, and this looks just so casual. I love what they did with him here. Both the edit styles feel like completely separate skins. The fact that you can actually have a small bit of customization here isn't that bad, but I really like the fact on how casual the skin looks, especially comparing it to the previous Bruno Mars skin, which I talked about earlier in this video. This this one is just super clean, very simple, and I definitely think that this is a really awesome skin so far within Season 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did happen to enjoy this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to check out my Twitter, AKMX account, and also don't forget to use my support care code within the Fortnite item shop. That's Minnow5, that's MINO5, please and thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Remember, everyone, it's always good to take chances.